Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia U Show.
To be now, you didn't tell nobody. See, this is the point. I'm gonna need the whole entire thing back in my face. What is going on, everybody? Let me get this done. Hi, it's Friday. I took a nap 2 hours ago, saying I'm gonna make a quickie out of this. Ain't nothing about a nap quick, okay? If anything, it makes you discombobulated when you get up. So what is going on to everybody? TikTok, X, Michelle over there on her couch watching on YouTube. Rumble, what is going on over there? And also Facebook. Hey, everybody. We got some freaks in the courtroom. See, this is pretty much why, there's no great things when it comes to judges, because you don't know what they're doing under that robe. I wonder if she was butt naked. Anyway, but if you have not heard, it's Georgia, baby. There's a judge in Fulton County and a high-ranking police officer decided that in between the sheets, or at least bent over on the desk, that they was going to decide to have sex in Fulton County. And you wondering why Fulton County all jacked up. But let's just be honest. I'm sure it happens a lot more. And for anybody that worked in that court talking about, I heard the music. What did you hear? Somebody rocking, knocking those boots. You should have said something earlier. You let this go on for 2 years, knowing that the judgeship and the court system inside of Fulton County is nothing but a travesty. And no wonder stuff can't get done reasonably, and why the wheels in the courthouses go slow and slow, because they probably in there. She banged. She banged. I mean, we could go on and on and on and on and on and on. I wonder if she was hollering, because I ain't never heard anything with quiet sex. Anyway, so if this is what I would do. If she was ever your judge, I would ask for a new trial. If she was your judge and see she sentenced you, or she made you pay a fine, I would literally ask for a retrial. She had no decorum. How's she gonna be a judge and she slang a banging and slobbing on a knob? God, I could go on and on with this. I mean, seriously, how many songs did they come up with in my last 51 years about sex?
Were they both married?
I don't know, but it wasn't a hole in the wall. Bada bang! I mean, was it a glory hole? No, you could tell that I am not a virgin. All right, then. Hey, everybody. Hey, Pure Blood. What's going on? Troy mentioned, yo. That's what Troy said over there on TikTok. Okay, then, Facebook. I'm over here. But seriously, grown folks, naps are not for us. Naps are not for us. Honey, I still can't wake the hell up. I don't know what that was. I must have needed that, Jen. Hey, Jean, what's going on? Sandy out there. Hey, Todd. Hey, Addie. Yes. How much is it going to take for me to get the money for my dad that ain't even over $1,000 that, he might have forgot that was out there with MetLife? And I'm advising all of y'all out there, if you got parents or grandparents, you might want to go check out MetLife. It was something about their generations that they slung a lot of money in MetLife, and they forgot about it. They seriously walked away. I don't know how my grandfather and Dave's grandfather forgot all about that money. But I really don't understand how two different families, we typing it in, and they both got money left out there for Met damn life. So listen to me. If you have parents or grandparents, hell, just go type their names in. I guarantee you it might be from MetLife. I don't know if everybody was guaranteed to get something from MetLife way back then as we was growing up, but it's not a coincidence that I found some shares from my dad, who really never had anything in his life, and then I find shares for Dave's grandfather, who did have some stuff in his life until his battle axe of a mom decided to be a methany and just, start ripping his grandmother off with millions of fucking dollars. So, there's that too. So my question, I'm trying, Jen. I'm trying to let it go instead of me always telling my husband, you need to forgive your mother. Now, I want to dig her up, but I knew it wouldn't be fair. And then she did. Ain't nothing I could do. Hush it, Jen. I know it. But I'm still trying to figure out how one person blew through almost $5 million in less than 7 years.
Now you know why it's been really
track marks, methany, and heroin. So now we're picking up the pieces of greedy ass family members. So I can understand, and you would never hear me say to anybody else, forgive them. Let it go. Hell no. No. So if you have a methany or a heroin Harry in your family, cut them off. There. Krisha, Jen, I have come to the conclusion. Yeah, I know she burned in hell. I don't like her. All right, then. Hey, Todd. Hey, Addie. So me leaving you that text message this morning saying, "Phew, I hope it ain't over $200. Well, I went to Fulton County. She said it'd be $290. Fuck it. You know what? Y'all gonna get y'all money anyway, anyhow, anyway. You ain't like you watching out for the citizens of Fulton County anyway. Hey there, Trish. How you doing out there, Jen? She said, donate. That was Jen. Her and Michelle, boy, they keep me from not snapping. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Margie, what's going on out there? Hey, Christine. Hey there, what's going on? You got the TV on and on YouTube. All right, then, Kim Lamborghini. What's going on out there? Hey, Trish from Washington State. What's going on out there, Sippy Cup Girl? Hey, what's going on, Rumble? How you doing? Hey, William, what's up, Beamer out there? Like he said, going over there and donate. Hey, Phyllis, I see you up in here, girl. If you have anything you want to talk about, it's Fallback Friday. And we need to have a lot of stuff fall back. And with the alien files or alien.gov or some crap or whatever Barack Obama was hinting at, whatever President Trump got y'all pissed off again at him about aliens. Well, it seemed like y'all are clowns because he literally trolled y'all. I can't believe President Trump talk about aliens. Well, he trolled y'all again. But I'm about like J.D. Vance. Hey, they demons. Nephilims. Whatever they are, I haven't seen one. Hey there, Phyllis. Hey, how you doing out there? Hey, American First. How you doing out there? Hey, Rocky. I'm seeing y'all. Rock Chick. Was it this? All right, then, either one. Hey there. Hey, Mind of Jamal. Shut the front damn door. Shut. Jamal. Hey, boy. What's going on, Mind of Jamal? Did you just pick up in here with me? Hey, dude. Long time no see. Wow. You still doing lives? They forgot the rest of us. They blew up. We didn't. Hey, Mind of Jamal out there. What's going on? Are you MAGA? I'm American. What's your damn point? Are you Nigerian? I ain't married you, your prince. I don't want none of your damn gold. And I still got an email from about a decade ago that you owe me $2.5 billion. So are you white? Are you white or black or hater? Come on now. What the hell? If it's American flag behind me, use your sensibilities. Do it look like it's some demons? Shh. Am I out there like, we hate ICE. We hate ICE. We hate America. We hate America. Go away, Trump. Go away, Trump. We're going to take your guns. We're going to take your guns. Now, child, please. Get that. If it's a big American flag behind me, you got to be 2 years old. And I don't know how TikTok allowed you to be on here. See, this is where common sense ain't that damn common. Sometimes you got to pause because some questions are asinine. There's a big flag, American, behind me. What would your first deduce of your own psyche be? This girl loves America, baby. So what? And if I am, if I is, what you gonna do about it? Just go ahead and block me. The hell is that? Are you MAGA? Well, I wasn't born in Zimbabwe. And I like tacos, but I ain't been over the border. What do you are, from the north? Because you definitely ain't from the south. The hell is that? Or you going to pull up on us? So stop it. And if I was MAGA, what you going to do? Are we supposed to be scared? Honey, it's 2026, and I was born in 74. I'm a Gen X. Nah, we was never raised to be scared or run from anyone or anything. Are you MAGA? Is that better? Hold on, let me kiss it. My country, 'tis of the sweet land of liberty.
Tell whatever their name is to stick around.
God almighty, you going to get me a shirt? Go and get me a shirt. We need to make another day a MAGA shirt. Jesus. You don't like him either, do you? You don't like Jesus either, do you? I'm a Jesus freak too. The hell? Are you MAGA? And what difference does it make? You literally walk up to anybody and say that. Are you MAGA? You ain't never seen a black MAGA before? You did today. Oh my God, did you think I was supposed to be a victim to my country? Oh, mine Jamal is a black man. Ask him. The hell are you MAGA? I'm America First, MAGA, American citizen. I'm a black woman from the South. What you gonna do about it? Gerrymander me? Just what? That's like, ask God Almighty. Here we go, it's Friday. And I didn't get paid. Watch they say, sell out. Come up with some different adjectives, okay? Y'all are old and stanky. Why? Gulf of Mexico. Not no more. Oh, tink. Somebody retarded. I mean, back over here. What the shit is that? You get laid last night? You get some booty? Besides the judge. It's probably why you got that pent up energy. You got blue or purple hair. 5 or 6 plugs in your ears. Hold on. Oh.
I couldn't find the more.
I got to get here, Dave. We make these Fallback USA 2.myshopify.com.
Oh, damn it.
Booyah! Ding! Yes, I is. Yeah, I am. I don't give a damn about TikTok. I don't care about the people on TikTok. I don't care about any of that. Yes, I is. I am MAGA. Absolutely. Yeah, I am. And I'm not regretting it whatsoever. So I don't care what nobody say. I should have wore this shirt today. Booyah, baby. And what? So yes, I am. And being on TikTok, you can't be MAGA. Tough crap. I ain't finna do it. What you want me to do?
We're not on TikTok.
I don't care.
Whoever they are, probably.
They got mad. She's a MAGA. All right then, everybody. I guess getting $3.45 from them at all from TikTok, don't really give a crap. Hey there, and now sweat it. Hold on, let me take this off because I am in menopause and there's no absolutely way I can wear 2 shirts today. Okay, because I'm sweating. Hey everybody, what is going on out there? Hold on, let's see what they said I said wrong. I just want to hear. I want to hear. Woo. All right. Well, are they? Yep. Okay then. There we go. I didn't lie about that one either. Hey everybody, what is going on? Welcome to the Real News with me and no more TikTok. About damn time. I've been wondering when they was going to finally kick me off. Hey everybody, so welcome to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. Y'all make sure y'all get on over there and donate. Like I said, go ahead and going over there with Fallback USA 2.myshopify.com and let's have fun. All right then. Hey there, what's going on, Sippy Cup Girl? Hey everybody, back over here on Facebook. Let's do this. What? I am I'm loving it. So Dave, turn back on that fan and let's have fun. Hey Michelle Frost, what's up? Melvin, how you doing? Ooh, awesome shirt. Not when you got on 2 and you are going through menopause. No sir, it is hot. Trump 2028. We good. Let that man have 2 terms and let him go. Let him retire. That dude been trying to save the America for decades. Let Trump just retire. He done cleaned up Washington, D.C. He got all of the dang on fountains out there flowing and everything. No. Let him retire on his own. Christine says she don't do TikTok.
At a certain point, we have to stand up.
We got to stand up on our own.
And quit depending on Trump to do everything.
Well, when so many people do depend on Trump to do everything, and then when he don't accomplish what they want, they hate him. No, ma'am, I don't want a dynasty. I don't want a Roosevelt. None of these. At all. Okay, then. Hey, Michelle Frost, what's going on out there? Yeah, I don't really like TikTok, only to watch videos at night. And now, unless you say next, it's stuck on one video all night long. So there's that. I know Jamal didn't say that. No, it wasn't Jamal. Leave mine or Jamal alone. Seriously. He go through it worse than I do. Me personally, I really don't care about TikTok. Y'all just told me it was out there. Hey, Karma, what's going on, Kathleen? How you doing? Let me go on over here and see if Michelle, if you're watching YouTube, then why you ain't in the chat room over there with Troy Mitchell? One more time. If you're watching on YouTube, why you ain't over there commenting with Troy Mitchell? That'll be a great question. So, yeah. All right, then. First one. We're going to talk about sexting in the courtroom. I got to get this out my system because this right here has really blown up, but it's Georgia. So if you're thinking you're going to have decorum from the police department, the DAs, you definitely ain't going to get no decorum from a judge. One more time. So this been going on for a couple of years, and it came out on Breitbart, came on Fox News, 11 Alive, Fox 5, Action 2, Channel 2. No. If this was your judge at any given time in your lifetime, I would ask for my trial to be kicked out or any sentences because she don't have what it takes to be a judge if she's banging the top police person in Georgia and you're wondering why the HIV rate is so high. Let me see. Let me find it before somebody, did that really happen, girl? Now, it did not come up on your timeline yet. And then we're going to talk about the Democrat from, what is that? Texas. Child. I forgot what he called us now. People with uteruses. Women, we're not cysts anymore. We're not birthers. We're not people with boobs. We are people with uteruses. Not mothers, not aunts, not cousins. Let's get this one out. Oh, no. Here's the judge. Here comes the judge. Not COME either. Okay. It says, meet the prominent police officer who carried out a steamy 2-year sexual affair with a married, they had to say Obama judge, in her chambers. She's a hoe. Thought. She's a hoe. Thought. She's a hoe. I tell you, she's a thought. Thought. Okay. Here we go. It says an individual who carried out a loud Porky's went through my head. Oh my God, the movie Porky's literally ran through my head. Oh God, all y'all young bucks don't have no idea about Porky 1 or 2, okay? Oh Lord, or the glory hole, okay? But damn.
You mean the shower scene?
Huh?
You mean the shower scene?
No, I'm talking about the glory hole where the boys thought it was going to be a nice thing to put their dangling in a hole in the...
The shower scene. That's the shower
Then why the hell did that particular movie pop in my head of all? It could have been, Waiting to Exhale. A loud, steamy affair with an Obama federal judge has been unmasked as a prominent Atlanta policeman, causing the scandal that takes another turn for the worse. It says a special committee for the 11th Circuit discovered that a judge nominated by Barack Obama carried out a 2-year loud sexual affair in her chambers during business hours with a police commander. You couldn't even go get a hotel room. Anybody know what Fulton County Courthouse said? They know there's hotels, motel, and Holiday Inns everywhere around there. You mean you had to have sexual relations with H-Town playing in the background in your damn chambers, and she was a hollerer. She was a squealer. Lord. Okay, then we're going to keep going. It says, according to Bloomberg law. How y'all know? It says the incident all occurred within earshots. Woo! That ain't the shot that I was talking about, though. Earshot of law clerks. Now you hear somebody going, yeah. I mean, not Little Johnny and the East Side Boys, but something kind of coming. This is going to take a whole 30 damn minutes just to get this story out. Coming out of her chambers. I mean, I got questions. I mean, I'd have been a snitch. I've been like rumors mill galore. It said on Thursday, Bloomberg Law identified the judge as Eleanor Ross of North District of Georgia. She is married to DeKalb County. She is married to DeKalb County judge and former prosecutor. This could go so many ways. This goes so many ways. Eleanor was also found by the committee to have attended a partisan political event hosted by the district attorney campaign and have lied to judges investigating her conduct. Her and Fanny. Come on. It's Fulton County. Ugh. It says now Bloomberg Law has identified the person who carried out the graphic affair with the Obama judge, 55-year-old Kelly Collier. It says a deputy chief of Atlanta Police, APD. No one, they got all that crime. They got all that crime. I got to call Michael after this. He still work for APD. I got to say, something's going on. No? Okay, then. It says Colin has worked for the APD since 1998. Well, if he would have waited till 99 and little red Corvette, he would have been skating on that one, okay? Skating. It says the officer was identified by the person familiar with the situation as a Atlanta Police Department deputy chief. Damn. Ain't that one step down? That's one step down. Who commanded the department's community service division. And you wondering why the communities in Atlanta is still jacked up. Because he had his pants dropped, all right? It says the report said the officer had worked for the police department since 1998, serving as the commander of a certain division. What the hell that mean? What was it? What is it? Buckhead or Bankhead? Ward 3, 4, or 5, any of that, okay? It says the APD said on Thursday that it is now investigating Collar. Why would you... You investigated the judge first and didn't simultaneously investigate the deputy police chief at the same time? That's ridiculous. It says that the Atlanta Police Department has launched an investigation to determine if the person mentioned in the Committee on the Judiciary Conduct and Disability of the Judicial Conference of the United States. What the hell? Wait. Ho. Wait. Let me reread that. The Atlanta Police Department has launched an investigation to determine if the person mentioned in the Committee on the Judicial Conduct and Disability of the Judicial Conference of the United States. How you going to get that on a business card? Now, how you get that on a business card, okay? Is indeed an employee of the Atlanta Police Department. Dude, all you got to do is human resources for that. Yeah, I no wonder Fulton County so damn corrupt. It says, despite the taxpayer funding scandal, neither Colliner or Ross has resigned today. It's Fulton County. It's Fulton County. Is this the worst thing y'all got over there? Wait a minute. I'm still trying to figure out how in the world are you going to sit there? Stop it. Y'all couldn't go to his alma mater or go down to the police department to say, hey, did this guy work for y'all? Excuse you? Some of this stuff is ridiculous. That means nothing is going to happen. So if you or your loved ones have to go in front of this federal judge, I would ask for a new judge. I would ask her to recuse herself from anything that has anything of relevancy inside of her courtroom. Because if she banged in her chambers, she's going to bang you with a whole big sentence. See, this is where Fulton County is so jacked up. You got all of that going on. She's a hooping and a hollering and a squealing and a screaming in her courtroom with H-Town, R. Kelly, and all these other Keith Sweat playing on the speakers while she's squealing and going, and you can't figure out if the chief or the deputy chief actually worked for Fulton County. Y'all suck, and she blew. All right, then, we're going to go ahead and go on break, go on day, because I can't get any more. The Real News was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders Movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founding members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/Lucretia Hughes and help us build something real. One Nation Still Under God, a powerful personal testimony about faith, family, freedom, patriotism, grassroots America,
and the fight to preserve the moral foundation. Through deeply personal stories and cultural commentary, this book explores faith in a modern America, the attack on family values, raising children in a culture of confusion, patriotism and freedom, truth, censorship, and a media manipulation, grassroots America and community, hope for a future generation. This is more than a political book. It is a testimony of perseverance, faith, rebuilding, and the belief that America is still worth fighting for. A message for Americans who believe this nation is worth saving. God, family, country, in that order. So order your book today.
This is not just merchandise. This is a movement. At Real News with Lucretia Hughes, we believe in standing boldly for God, family, and country. And now you can wear that message everywhere you go. From handmade, one-of-a-kind bags to custom apparel, faith-inspired kitchenware, coffee mugs, and exclusive Real News gear. Every purchase helps support independent journalism, grassroots truth, and our growing family business. This store was built with faith, family, hard work, and you. So shop now, support the mission, stand for faith, freedom, and America. So visit the store today and help us keep Real News alive.
Breaking news. We got a whole nother Democrat that's in their 80s getting ready to go bye-bye. All right then. Why they gotta wait? So welcome back everybody to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. Thank God I am now back on Facebook. Hey, what's going on, Lucretia Hughes page? Well, it looks like Federica, the cowboy wearing hat female Democrat. Is she from like Texas or Florida? Well, she said she is not running again. And one person, hold on. She's from Texas. Okay, well, she's not running again. So the other guy down there that's the Democrat is T.A.L. Rico or something like that. Well, this guy, he's a clown. When I say he's a whole clown, he is a whole ever-loving clown. So it's just like that federal judge. She's a clown too. The cop, he's a clown also. All of them are clowns, okay? But it seems that she will not be running for office. I gotta grab that. That is great news to roll back up on. Thank you, everybody. Like I said, welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave, where finally I'm back on Facebook. So right now, it is on both pages. Y'all make sure y'all get on over there and have a hootenanny of a time, because TikTok suck. I just had to say that in hopefully remedial language that people actually understand. TikTok, it really sucks. It really does. I mean, we just gonna throw that out there like that. So everybody, I appreciate it. Am I on the right page? Oh, no. I'm on the Real News. Hold on, everybody. No, we're gonna finish that one. No, ma'am, no, sirs. We don't want to be on the Real News going live right now. I am still building that page. So I'm going to say done on that one. And then I'm going to go right over here. What am I doing? I am going to Lucretia Hughes page, discard. And I'm sitting here like, why in the hell am I not on Lucretia Hughes page? But now I am. So everybody, like I said, we welcome back to the Real News. Y'all get on over there, support. Dave played 2 of the commercials. He played the founding members also. So y'all come founding members. It is Friday. Get on over there to Patreon. You can support us that way. Or you can go to fallbackusa2-2.myshopify.com. So what I'm going to do on this is say, we back. We're back. That's all I'm going to say. All right, then. Let's have fun. We are now on the second half hour. And let's do this. Okay, then. So, hey, everybody, welcome back to the Real News. 104 comments. Y'all, where the damn go? All right, then, because I'm telling y'all, it really do. I kind of like YouTube because you don't have a lot, but TikTok, if I wanted to see reels on a consistent basis, I'll just stay on Facebook. And now that Facebook is about to make y'all pay, not voluntarily, but make y'all pay. I hope y'all have a great time. All right, then. Yeah, Dave put it down in the chat room. Y'all can support us over there. As Jin been saying, donate. Donate. All right, then. Hey, Trish, Tellerico. Is that his name? Tellerico. Tellerico? I don't know what the dude's name is, but I'm a human being with a uterus. Whatever the hell that means. Hey there, DD. What's going on, Michelle? How you doing out there? Good for her. Getting banged or getting ready to get stepped down. Can you imagine? Your husband is a judge and a former prosecutor, and you getting, slobbing on the knob in your chambers with a police officer. That's a step down, not a step up. And he ain't that cute, but it is what it is. And you believe in that you're going to get a fair shake in Fulton County. You never will. So if y'all ever in Fulton County and have to go to court in Fulton County, I would advise all of y'all to get your cases moved, especially if they banging on their lunch breaks. Hey there, Trish. Spot on. I believe it is in the works. What? Hold on. Who said that first? Trump should stop federal funding to sanctuary cities. They have, sort of, kind of, or they threatening to, sort of, kind of. But I know a lot of them are complaining right now that a lot of their funds are being taken away. So can they take them away overnight? I don't know. But some of the things that they are implementing, the money is drying up in these sanctuary cities, and they are hating it. So, of course, Trump is Orange Man is bad. Taco Man is bad. But, yeah, we know all that. Hey there, Trish. How you doing out there? I love that they are going to stop international flights to sanctuary cities if they won't work with ICE or this administration. Then why would we have them policing international airports? Let's see what happens. Because as you see, we got the Thune side of the Republican Party. That's pretty much part of the Democrat Party. Hey there, Sybil. How you doing out there? And then you have also, of course, the Never Trumpers. And then you also have the Democrat Party. So we're going to see. We're going to see if any of this works. But I agree with you. Until they do an audit of the books in all of these Democrat cities, they shouldn't get another red dime. Until they turn over their voter roll, they shouldn't get another red dime. Until they stop swindling the American citizens, they shouldn't get another red dime. And until they stop, threatening law enforcement officers at the federal level, I don't care if it's ICE, I don't care if it's immigration, I don't care if it's FBI, I don't care if it's the CIA, they should not get not one red cent of our money. So somebody now, Alice over there talking to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes. Hey, Troy. Hey, Sybil. Troy, how many pages you going to be on? But I appreciate it. Y'all should make sure y'all share, as Dave said, and Jin. Donate. All right, then. Let's talk about it. But let's talk about the woman since we're in Texas right now. Let's talk about Federica. And she's hanging up her cowboy hat. And then we're going to talk about talcum powder. Or Tellerico, or whatever the hell he want to call women now. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Hey, Michelle, Troy Mitchell, you're going back and forth too? Yes. We have to get her algorithms to work with her. I appreciate it. Because basically, I just got tagged for hate speech. Zip it, everybody. Let it go. I just got tagged with hate speech. Hey there, Troy. Hey, Dee Dee. What's going on? She must have got horny on break time. The only thing when I first saw that article, it was H-Town, knocking boots. It was, age ain't nothing but a number. All these sexual innuendo songs that we grew up with. When that article popped up on my news feed about the federal judge out of Fulton County having an illicit affair in her actual office, in her chambers, and she's a squealer. She's a screamer. She's a squirter. Yeah, there was so many a hole in the ground. I mean, a hole in the walls. I mean, all of these old school sexual innuendo songs popped up in my head, especially when it said the law clerks who have been hearing the music and the squealing and the screaming coming out of her chambers. I just started giggling. I really did. It's Fulton County for me. And being from Georgia, it's just like people that live in Florida. When they hear Broward County, they already know some tomfoolery, jackassery is going to be happening. So it's just known to happen in Fulton County. You're not going to get any kind of fair shakes, fair deals, or anything. Then when I read that, it was just so many songs that popped through my head. Okay, so she got horny. She's so horny. She's so horny. She's so horny. She loved him long time. She's so horny. She's so, you see, stop that. Stop it. Because there's so many songs that saying flip, 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 flip. No more song titles about having sex. Pour some sugar on me. No. She got ants all in her pants. He said God is male and female. This ain't for you, Grandma Barker. I'm just Talarico. We just, since I'm gonna tie his name up, let's go call him White Talcum. Let's just call him White Talcum, okay? That's stupid. All right then. Another Asian Democrat calls it quit. 83-year-old old rep. Frederica Wilson announced she would not seek re-election after the health crisis forced prolonged absence from Congress. You couldn't figure that out. She ain't got the power. All right. It says it's South Florida. I knew she wasn't from Texas because it was something that just stuck in my head that, ma'am, you're not even from Texas to be wearing a cowboy hat each and every time in so many different colors. Okay. No, she's from South Florida. I mean, maybe they got cowboys in South Florida. I don't know. It says a longtime South Florida Congresswoman, Frederica Wilson, who represents Florida 24th Congressional District, confirmed Friday she will not run for re-election. Hey, Wisconsin. Gretchen Whitmire says she ain't running either. So who y'all gonna get up there? That's all I'm asking. If anything like Gretchen, good luck with that. It says the 83-year-old Democrat made a surprise announcement. I wasn't surprised. I thought she was going to pull, one of those and go into a senior citizen living home and somebody voting for her. Bada bing. Okay. It says announced during a street naming ceremony. Why you name it? Why you name it? It better not be connected to Martin Luther King Boulevard, because I'm telling you, that whole community is jacked and trashed. I see it when I see it. It says right next to the elementary school where she once served as principal. This has been a journey. What do you do? Take snail mail? But it's time. It's time, Wilson said. I know all of you are saying, what is the Congresswoman gonna do? That was not on my mind. Well, the Congresswoman is going to not seek another term. Woo, 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 woo. We need Arsenio Hall back. It says, and she said later and told the Miami Herald, the decision came down to one simple factor. You older than you necessary.
She's outlived her usefulness.
Damn it. I like that even better. She has outlived her usefulness. Get that AOC. Get that AOC. Get that AOC. It says, I decided not to seek re-election because it's time. It has... Oop, I'm burping all in y'all. It's been a joy of my life. It was absolute honor to serve the people of South Florida. Did they receive anything though? It says, I figure if I announced that I was retiring, what would the legislators and the governor do? Replace you? What would they say? Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Would District 24 be an easy target? No, Republican go in and sweep that up. Because Frederica is no longer there. I'm a strong candidate. Then what you leaving for? It says, with me not here, would that weaken the survival of a District 24? You mean to tell me it was one person out of the whole district of 24 in South Florida that held it down for that district? Don't you think highly of yourself? Boy, that power went to that cowboy hat and stayed, didn't it? Wilson had been largely AOL from Congress for weeks. No, it was more than weeks, y'all. Missing dozens of votes while recovering from major eye surgery. Doctors ordered her not to fly. You couldn't drive? You couldn't drive. You couldn't drive from South Florida to D.C. If it takes us 10 hours, it would have took you at least 19. And it ain't like you driving. Get a limo, a stretch bus, something. You had so many A's that someone would have drove you from South Florida to take you all the way up to the DMV or up there to Washington, D.C. You could have got on Greyhound. You could have got on Amtrak. You could have got first class on all of these coaches and everything else. It's an excuse. I don't know who that is. It says that also the doctor ordered her not to fly, forcing an extended absence that left. That's such an excuse. You mean tell me she didn't have enough money to get a limo? Not any of her kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, sugar boogers, any of these couldn't have got behind the wheel of a car and got paid at least $5,000 to drive that woman from South Florida all the way to Washington, D.C. Child, please. I can't see. This is the excuses I don't like. You mean tell me you couldn't zoom in? It says South Florida constituents without full representation in Washington during a critical debate. Well, no debating. Y'all didn't win nothing. A debate, if anything, Democrats been crying for all these many months. It says just days earlier, Wilson had angrily denied retirement rumors as a crazy rumor, crazy rumor. I'm not distraught. Yeah, you is. You crying and lying. Damn, that sounds like a heavy metal band. Okay, then back to this. It says, and now she has reversed course completely. Wilson admitted she made the decision some time ago. Wait. How in the world are you going to have egg on your face, just shaking and rattling your hand? You see, I'm not going to retire. Y'all need me. And now a week later, you're flipping the script. Typical Democrat. It says deliberately hid it from the political strategy. She waited until after Florida Republicans completed redistricting to make sure her majority minority District 24 remained safe, Democratic, and wasn't targeted. She even claimed divine guidance. From who? Satan? I ain't finna read the rest of those lies. Ma'am, I ain't reading those lies. I ain't reading those. That's like Tackle over there in Texas. Ma'am, I can't lie to the American people. Yeah, I'm definitely not a Democrat. She said God told her not to lie, pretty much not to lie. But since you have a way of lying, you're going to say last week angrily, this is crazy work, it's a rumor, everybody. That sounds like Barack Obama. It's crazy work, it's a rumor, everybody. And now she's saying she going to retire. Sound like a Democrat to me. Hey there, Troy Mitchell. She was nothing but a race baiter. Yeah, but isn't that all Democrats? This is where I think it's crazy. White Democrats calling white Republicans racist. Or white Democrats calling black Republicans sell out Uncle Tom or racist. That is such an oxymoron, because if you know what a racist is, did you wipe the sugar boogers out your eyes before you decided to say that? See, it's sort of like that guy that went up into the ICE facility talking about, I'm gonna kill all your family, your dog, and all of this stuff, and now he's crying wolf. Dude, I got your face. I know what you look like. I'm going to threaten you, your life, your family's life, your animal's life. And now that Todd Blanchett and everybody's coming out and get ready to press charges and arrest this guy, he is running scared. Now he's saying ICE is racist. Dude, you're right there on camera attacking ICE and then sitting there screaming out for the world to see with no face covering, but only some goggles, with some goggles on, like they could not see your face. as you shouting to ICE that I see your face, we got your face, we know where you live at, we gonna come to your house, we gonna kill you. I say, I kill you. Now that you got the highest law enforcement in the land coming to get ready to kick down, they ain't gonna knock on his door. They're gonna make him an example. They are going to kick in his door and snatch his little raunchy butt up out of there. He is calling and crying foul. He is saying that ICE is racist because he is being targeted. You shouldn't have been up there at the Delaney facility. So, sir, is that you at night with the goggles on, no mask on, shouting all that bull crap, telling what you're going to do to ICE agents by going to their house and KILLINGing them, and now we all racist. Dude, didn't nobody tell you to say any of that. Matter of fact, didn't nobody tell you go out there in front of that ICE facility, and not only that, didn't nobody tell you to look stupid with some goggles on. So now that Todd Blanchett, now that Trump, now that all these high, powerful people in office has got a bullseye on this guy, he is calling and crying foul. Please explain. No. The only people that can explain the leftist ideology is left folks, and I don't want to hear nothing they got to say. So this is the type of stuff when I say the oxymoron is truly stupid. But there's that. Let me say, they retarded. Let me see if Facebook gonna shut me down since that was hate speech. I didn't think so. All right then. Hey Lisa, I think Congress is ran by a bunch of horny teenagers. That's Fulton County. That's Fulton County, okay? They the ones that's shellacking in the judges' chambers. And I'm sick of them. Lisa Miller, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we are. We're sick of them. We are very much sick of them. Hey, Sybil, what's going on? Love you, girl. Love you, too. I see you out there. Oh, I call him Tallywhacker. Why, he gay? Let me get on back over here for somebody. See, that's hate speech. No, the hell it ain't. Some ridiculous-ass comments. You got to look these people square in their faces like, are you retarded? All right, then. Then if you consider yourself is, then I guess that is hate speech, and I'm not taking it back. Thank you, President Trump, for giving us the First Amendment, whatever, because some of these asinine people, yeah, you need to be in somebody's slow house. So if that's hate speech, tough shit. Hey there, Christine, that word is overused. Tallywhacker. Because I'm going to keep using retard. It was 20 years. I didn't use that. Honey, I'm going back to the 80s. I don't know what the hell y'all newfangled people. Y'all go ahead and say, we will overcome. I ain't doing that no more. Yeah, I'm not playing footsies with the other side because a whole bunch of them need to be in somebody's mental institution. And since, you cannot describe them for who they truly are because you are scared to use the retard name. I don't care if it's a repel knowledge, repel Republicans, repel students, repel learning. You retard. What am I doing? What you think I'm finna sit here? Oh my God, Lucretia. I haven't heard that word since the 80s. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't fall into that narrative. The main definition, just like the NIGGER word, it stands for ignorant ass people. But I forgot. We're not allowed to use that word. Let's not change Webster Dictionary. We're not going to do that. So, retard, go look in Webster. I don't care what the newfangled people say that their definition is. You better return that back to the original, period. So if they are repelling knowledge, if they are repelling having a brain, tough shit. Call it like I see it. And if you are my age and you still asking asinine question, you retard your whole entire life from having any kind of wisdom or maturity. So no, ma'am, I'm not tiptoeing around people. I don't give a shit. I'm not tiptoeing around people. Well, that hurts my feelings. And paying almost $3.89 hurt my damn feelings for gas. And the speculators are retards for just throwing those numbers out there when the barrel of oil is less than $100. Oh my God. See, no, we said retard from when I was born all the way up into the 90s or the 2000s. And it wasn't directed, but if you feel like it's directed at you.
It wasn't directed at somebody who had autism.
No.
It was always directed at somebody who...
Dave, don't, you are not, dude. No. We're not explaining our way of life. We're not explaining our generational thinking. We're not explaining any of that anymore. So, no ma'ams, no sirs. We're not. And if you feel like your child is that, why you give them that damn label? You need to look at yourselves. So, hold on. Because I hold on. I got this. A delay, impediment in the development or process or progress of, to slow up, especially by preventing or hindering advancement or acknowledgement. Stop it with changing definitions of words because you don't like it. Stop it. I don't do narratives. I can't stand this. And I'm not going to change my way of life. That is literally the Webster Dictionary definition of retard. One more time. To delay or impede the development or process of, to slow up, especially by preventing or hindering advanced or accomplishments. Now, what was you thinking it meant? Now, you need to check your own self. I don't give a damn if your definition changed in the 2000s. That has nothing to do with me. One more time for the people that don't know what a Webster Dictionary is. And you think you could put any definition or any meaning of a word to make you feel warm and damn cozy. What did it just say? To become a delayed or undergo retardation. What else? I think Webster was a white man. Oh my God. Now tell me your definition of retard. Because somebody is slowed up, especially by preventing and hindering advance or accomplishments. Okay, then I just wanted to know. So if you have another definition of it, tough crap. Webster Dictionary, one more time before we go on break. To delay or impede the development or progress of, to slow up, especially by preventing or hindering advance or accomplishment. Stop being a retard. We'll be right back. Go ahead, Dave.
One Nation Still Under God, a powerful personal testimony about faith, family, freedom, patriotism, grassroots America, and the fight to preserve the moral foundation. Through deeply personal stories and cultural commentary, this book explores faith in a modern America, the attack on family values, raising children in a culture of confusion, patriotism and freedom, truth, censorship, and a media manipulation, grassroots America and community, hope for a future generation. This is more than a political book. It is a testimony of perseverance, faith, rebuilding, and the belief that America is still worth fighting for. A message for Americans who believe this nation is worth saving. God, family, country, in that order. So order your book today. The Real News was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders Movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founding members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/Lucretia Hughes and help us build something real.
Sorry. Karma said just use tard. And then, but I like moron. See, this is what we might have to do. Throw out the actual definitions. Get people feelings out of crap. Throw up the definitions and then get mad at Webster. I'm still trying to figure out 6, 7, but here we are. Here's what somebody said moron means. Cheryl said moron, someone who is noticeably foolish, unintelligent, or lacking in good judgment. I think we're going to have to give a definition. People don't read anymore, or they didn't pay attention in school. Everything is touchy-feely. Everything. So, retard, do not slow down the progression of my show by being retard. There you go. See? Fair. Just described you as an adjective. Don't be it. So that's what it means, but we've not finna change the definition. Only Democrats do that to make them feel better. Me, I know the definition. And the N word, you absolutely dang on right. You absolutely right. All our life. That's exactly what Webster Dictionary had, the Nigger. That didn't mean the color of your damn skin. That was literally your mentality and who you was as a person. Trashy as hell. Ignorant and stupid as crap. So y'all the ones, human beings changed that. Webster Dictionary never changed the definition of any of these words. So I'm too older in my life to regress or, retard myself to make other people feel good. So I'm not going to slow the progression of the way I speak and think so other people can catch up. So if you don't know the definition of words, it's because you look in the mirror and see that in yourself each and every day. So if you look at a slow child or a mentally handicapped child and you call them that, that's your dumb ass, because they're not. If you look at an autistic kid and call them that, no, you're describing yourself, because they're not that at all. So, like I said, me personally, no. What's the definition? Don't speak words unless you know it. That's how I see. Hey there, Cheryl. What's up, Marsha? Welcome back, everybody. Hey, I made sausages, mashed potato. Michelle, get back on that couch and eat your food, girl. You know I can't eat nothing. Hey there. Hey, so welcome back. The only people that get angry over words that's been around for hundreds of years is somebody that's trying to slow the progression of humankind. Retard. And I'm going to keep saying it because there's a whole bunch of people walking around slowing the progression of things. And if you saw last night, what's his name? The Amazon guy. I'm sorry about your rocket, sir. I'm sorry about the Blue Horizon. I'm sorry. I cannot pick at that. I cannot. That's why they have launch pads. So hopefully, as I asked Dave, as I'm watching this rocket ship blow up to smithereens, I pray people was not harmed on the ground. But I don't know how you're going to test out a rocket if you don't have a couple of soles or boots on the ground. So they said they heard that explosion 15 miles away. So I hope and pray that there was no Bezos employees on that rocket launch pad. And do you think there was? Could they do that remotely, Dave? So yesterday or last night, if you lived in the Cape Canaveral area, I'm thinking they said this is where it was. But isn't that like an island they shoot all those things off? It's not like on the mainland. So is that it? Like, is that on an island by itself, or is really Cape Canaveral is on? So they don't have a strip of land like a peninsula where they got the ships or the rockets going up? Because if it's on the mainland, there's a whole bunch of people that died last night when that thing exploded. But the explosion was heard and felt 15 miles away. So if they're going to be shooting off rockets, this is the only thing I feel about the Challenger, NASA, going to the moon, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these people. If you're going to do that, can it go somewhere where it's not a populated area? Just in case they have some oopsies like they did last night, or an O-ring that might just, melt away. And I'm talking about the Challenger. There's a new conspiracy theory, or a Mandela effect, when it comes to the Challenger launch. Now they're saying that when we was in grade school, because I remember being in elementary school and sitting on the floor, and there was a TV on a stand, and all of the kids was watching the Challenger actually take off, because there was a school teacher for the very first time that when this happened and it exploded. Well, the Mandela effect of when they're saying it did not happen in the year that it was supposed to happen, and that school students did not watch the Challenger blow. No, this is a conspiracy now. They're calling us conspiracy theorists. I'm sitting here, I remember that. I was literally in elementary school in a classroom. This was a big ass deal in America. They made sure, because the very first school teacher going up into the Challenger, they made all of us watch it. Now they calling us a conspiracy. They said it did not happen the time they said it happened. It happened in the morning time. I still remember I was in class sitting on the damn floor, Indian style, watching on the TV screen when it went up and it blew up. So now they are saying that's not true. It did not happen that way. It was not during that time of year, and y'all don't know what you're talking about. It's like the Berenstain Bears. Seriously? Stop that with us. Anybody remember the Challenger blowing up? I got my hand raised. Dave raised his hand. We are not collectively forgetting where we were at that time, and this is what happened after the Challenger blew up. Not a damn thing. They made us go right back to our desk and start back on our schoolwork. So did nobody go home? Did nobody have no grief counselors? Did nobody get any special privileges? None of that happened. And you're not going to wait for a whole generation to tell us what we witnessed and what we saw and how big of a deal y'all made that in the 80s for all of us to see. Now you're going to wait until 2026 to tell us it didn't happen. If you don't believe me, type in the Mandela effect of the Challenger explosion. Look at what they're saying. Now they're saying it's a conspiracy. It didn't happen during the time that we all think it did. I remember I was in school. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'll take that to my grave. I was in Fair Street Elementary School when this happened. That is exactly what I was. Fair Street Elementary School is where I seen the actual Challenger explosion. So what? Yeah, the hell I did.
No, not according to.
I know you saw it because we was watching the same thing. I know that. I'm talking about, but we was watching the same video where they saying that the Challenger explosion is a lie.
Yeah.
It did explode, but not when we said it explode. They have changed the date and everything. I'm sitting here like a whole generation watched that.
No, we didn't.
Stupid. Hey there, all the rockets in the SISS are messing with people's minds. The G-force alone is not survivable at 17,550 miles per hour. That's how fast it goes. I want boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. If I had, I would never go up into the Challenger anyway. And now, here's another conspiracy. It's conspiracy alert. Conspiracy alert. Those people didn't die. They all got different jobs inside of the government. Just like they're trying to make a retard a word that don't exist either. We're not going to do this, y'all. I'm not going to do this. I ain't playing these stupid ass games to make everybody else feel good. I didn't get no milk and cookies. I didn't get no coloring books. I didn't get no Wawas. I didn't get no pacifiers. I sat there, watched that on that little small TV on the stand, and the next thing I know, our teacher made us get back to our desk and finish our whole day. So didn't nobody go home. Didn't nobody have no grief counselors. Wasn't nothing explained to us. It was basically, all right, everybody get back to your desk. And we kept on with our lives. So we built differently. And that is a permanent memory of where I was, how old I was, and what school I was in when we all had to sit there and watch the Challenger. So, boo on all these damn lies and touchy-feely ass people that think we don't remember anything. Should have changed the Webster Dictionary. I forgot. You put it in paperback and hardback. Anybody still remember encyclopedias? Anybody still got encyclopedias? That'd be great. Hey there, Karma. The government think we are retards. Yeah? Yeah, they do. Absolutely. So get away with that word. And, let's just make it a nice word. Yes, they are slowing the progression of American citizens, not only their wealth, their mentality, their spirituality, and everything else that we grew up learning. So just like that word was a basic ass word when we was growing up, we finna make it a basic ass word again. Okay? No more shiny objects. Ew, look over here. What?
Until Donald Trump, the U.S. government was always working for the betterment of us citizens.
My husband said, before Donald Trump, the United States government has always been working out and working for the betterment of the United States citizens.
There's a conspiracy theory for you.
I don't know if I'm supposed to take that like ha funny.
Trump is the one who came in.
Oh, Trump is the one that messed everything up.
Well, technically that is true. He just didn't mess it up for us.
Can I say the R word? Because that was retarded. They slowed the progression of everything. Hey there. Hey, so welcome back. Hey, Karma. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Troy Mitchell. What? I still can't see live chats on Facebook. You got to refresh. You got to keep refreshing. That's the only way. Dave is the only person that can see live chats. I can't see live chats on Facebook either. I just got to keep refreshing my page minute after minute. So I would jump over to Rumble, and then I would jump back on Facebook, and then refresh my screen, and then the actual live chats pop up. So maybe, just maybe, Troy Mitchell, if you pay Mark Zuckerberg for a premium package on Facebook, maybe we can see all of these comments that's going on live streams. I have no idea. Hey there, I never heard of that, put it that way before. I'm sitting on my couch smoking a little trees. I watched it blow up.
Air fresheners are not good.
You sure you wasn't You ain't never heard Mary Jane call trees? Peach trees, apple trees, trees that grow in rocks. Woo, that's what I call it. It'll be like trees, because everybody know what Mary Jane. Well, that's bad. You don't need to do that. It is not, because I ain't laid hands on you yet. Then here's the other one, marijuana. It's like everybody say, oh, not marijuana, not marijuana. So what it gives you the most oxygen and allow us to live longer in life? Trees. So call them green leaf trees.
Only use the tree air fresheners for
with buds. That's the only way I say it. I be like, hey, mama, got some trees? Yeah, that's all. I've always called them trees. I've never called them anything else other than to pick on people. Pothead, I done heard it called pot. Marijuana, Mary Jane, Kush, Push, and Bush. Okay, I've heard it called everything, and I'm like, that sounds so not cool. I just call them trees. You don't call them trees? I just call them trees. No one, it's since, well, that's a good thing. That means everybody else got their own little way, own little nugget of thinking. Okay, they got their own little nuggets of thinking. Okay. Hey there. Well, now, Grandma Barker, just say, girl, anybody smell those trees? All right, back over here. Since Obama, the education system have been dumbing down students. Nope. No. Since Clinton. Race to the top, no child left behind, and I forgot the stupid Obama's one. So no, it's been since the Clinton era. That's when they started really dumbing down, but by that time I was in high school. So I got the best end of all the education system before Tipper Gore and her friends and cliques decided to go in and start dumbing us down. Yeah, now kids can't even speak full sentences when they get out of high school. And I'm sure you seeing all these videos out here of them celebrating at graduation. And then I'm sure you're coming across videos of somebody, a man on the street, saying, hey, read this. And it's basic words. Yes, some of the words are hard if you in like middle school. You know, exclusivity. Some of these things sound them out. Maybe they need to go to remedial reading, and maybe all schools need to have remedial classes, because it's sad that and there's stats out there right now, they go to high school. Fresh out of high school, Gen, get right into college. We're talking about valedictorians, summa cum laude, with honor roll kids, and they are dumb. dumb. When I tell you how the hell you got all those strings around your collar and all of that, and you have to go to remedial classes when you get into college, because so they've been pushing our kids out of high school for so long, set them up for failure. And then look at Oregon, one state that told black kids, hey, don't worry about no exit exam. Matter of fact, don't worry about taking no damn test. Matter of fact, don't even worry about getting to school on time. Matter of fact, don't even worry about math or write. Matter of fact, I'm sitting here, when y'all send me those damn articles, and they sitting here telling our kids, especially the black kids, there, black kids, we know you're so super oppressed. And these tests was written by white people. And the clock was given to you by white people. And math was given to you by white people. Don't worry about being smart. We know it's unfair for you to read and write. Don't worry about it. We're going to kick you out of school anyway. When y'all sent me that stupid article, I wish my grandkids would. I wish they would. So y'all need to check Oregon, where all drug goes and all kids are stupid. I'm saying, this is what y'all expect out of a state of Oregon, to actually allow them to spit on your children in the future when they're going to push them out? All your kids going to be writing with X's. They ain't going to have no concept of what cursive mean. They're not going to be able to read founding documents. They're not going to be able to sound out, 5-syllable words. They don't even know what the hell a syllables is. None of this stuff. I'm sitting here. Y'all need to get in y'all kids' lives. Seriously. Seriously. I ran across a Matt Walsh video, and it was this young black guy. It looked like he just came out of high school, just graduated. You couldn't understand a word that came out his damn mouth. No form of sentences, structure whatsoever. None of that. And then you got this viral video of this, it seemed like pretty much a majority black school. And they coming across the stage and they just dancing. I mean, I understand celebrating. But the whole entire class acting an ass, and maybe 30% of y'all can read on grade level. You don't need to celebrate. You don't need to celebrate at all. Matter of fact, you don't need to do the Humpty dance. You don't need to do the Holy dance. You don't need to do the Tyrone dance. You don't need to run up the aisle. You don't need to do any of this. When 37% of your damn students that graduate are the only ones that know how to read and write. Ain't nothing to graduate, because that is failure. They really retarded the progress of all of these students in order to get out there in the real world. And now you understand why they were like, well, if we arrest the violent criminals and we arrest these people, then that is racist, because they don't know no better. I'm sitting here like, what the hell in society changed? Did we really skip over a timeline during 2012? The Mayan calendar, did it really flip? Are we in a whole new parallelogram? I'm sitting here like, how y'all stupid? How you be this stupid? Oh my God, I'm a perpetual victim. How? You don't know how to read and write? You don't know how to read. You really don't damn know how to read and write. How you graduate from high school? When an 8th grade, you don't even have an 8th grade learning capability? When did you stop learning? You read on a 6th grade level. Shut the hell up. Well, Lucretia, you're bullying these children out here. No, I thought we are the world. We are the world. We are the children. I thought we were supposed to make the world a better place for you and me. They can't even read a better place for me and you and me. And now I'm supposed to retard myself and slow the progression of my life and my mentality and my psyche and my learning to dumb myself down for society? And then you get offended because I'm calling you a spade a spade.
But you know what they guarantee if 70% of those kids can't read on a grade level?
They're going to go to jail, hell, or be on the welfare toll.
They're going to vote Democrat.
And they're going to be another generational curse, blaming another person for the failure in life. Where's your damn parents? Lord, child, I wished I would. Let me not read at least 2 to 3 books a week. My dad's was a stickler for learning. And now, Lucretia, you're bullying people. Why? Because I'm smarter than you? So I must dumb myself down to make you feel warm and fuzzy because you don't understand the words that are coming out my mouth. Well, you need to go over there and watch a Rush Hour, okay? Because don't sit here and flip my words around. I actually know the dictionary, and I know where to go get the definitions, and I would prefer to go to Webster, not anything else that has been updated or have slang in it for people to understand. I would actually like the Oxford Dictionary. Oxford Dictionary. There's an Oxford Dictionary. You know what? Get off my page if you didn't know that. If you didn't know there was an Oxford Dictionary, a Webster Dictionary, or a dictionary in life for where you can pick up any word that I'm saying, go get the original definition and the meaning, and you know I put it in the right concept and the right context. So you see how I flipped that up? Because context didn't belong there. It was the right context. See how that means? I checked my own self, and I didn't even need a teacher to do that because we actually had teachers that cared about us to make us problem solve for ourselves, not actually feed dumbasses the answers. I can't stand that. I ain't dumbing my damn self down because people don't understand what the words coming out my damn mouth. You ain't supposed to be here. The hell is that? Well, my kid graduated. Can he read? If I wrote right now and, if I decide to write in cursive, could you understand? If I even wrote and print the words out, do you understand those? Probably not, but you can do a drive-by insult. Yeah. Okay, then. Hey, Rebecca, I heard a female Fulton County. We read it. Wait a damn minute. Wait. Article, please. I didn't read this one. I read about the judge. I didn't read about this one. I heard a female Fulton County city judge was being removed. Another one? Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And, okay, stop that. Rebecca said, somebody find it. I heard a female Fulton County city judge was being removed due to 30 different infractions. Those are big words, and I can read them. I must be smart. But she quit and cashed money. Fannie Mae Willis hired her as a prosecutor. Dump. Wow, hold on. I'm finding this my damn self. I'm going to copy, paste all of that, and I am going to open up a whole... She's stepping down because she got daddy issues. Okay, Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Hold the hell up. They wrote this up that way. I ain't paying to read it. I ain't paying to read that. I'm not paying to read that. I don't even like the AJC. What is this one? The Georgia Gazette. I got to pay for you too. A judicial panel recommends removal from the bench of the Fulton County judge who illegally jailed witnesses. Is this the one you're talking about? This was last year, though. Fulton County, Georgia Judiciary Watchdog is recommending removal of Fulton County Superior Court accused of multiple violations of professional conduct rules, including the illegal jailing of a 21-year-old woman who had been called as a witness in her parents' divorce case. You can't jail no damn witnesses.
Not for being a witness.
Superior Court judge in Fulton County, Dave.
Did the girl jaywalk coming out of the courthouse?
They was going through a divorce, and she didn't want to be in the middle of her dad and her mom getting a divorce, and the judge put her in jail. Her name is Shamila. Shamila Williams violated professional conduct rules in her handling of multiple cases. The hearing panel of the Georgia Judiciary Qualifications Commission, talk about a tongue twister, reported Thursday last year. It says the 66-page report published by the Georgia Supreme Court website recommended the court remove Williams from the job she had since January of 2021. The 3-member JQC panel said the outrageousness, put that in front of a high schooler right now, see if they could say it, of Williams' conduct speaks for itself. And it has been difficult to get straight answers out. She's a Democrat. She's a Democrat. Did you think you was going to get straight answers? If anything, she wanted you to lessen the meaning of words so she could get a slap on the wrist. That's why she stayed numb and mum. Wow. Dave, listen to this. She broke the law in a way that is inexcusable. The panel wrote about Williams jailing. Get out of here. Williams jailing of a 21-year-old Molly Dennis. Molly Dennis. Say the name slower. It is not a black woman. That's a black judge. That's why she got thrown in jail. I said what I said. She refuses to witness, to stand on the bench or get up there and testify against her mother or her father. And she said she didn't want to do that. So instead of that black judge thinking she wears the robe, she threw her ass in jail. That's a prejudiced, bigoted ass judge. They need to get them all off the damn. Honey, Molly Dennis is not a black girl's name. Check yourselves. It says in October 2023, noting it happened while Williams knew she was under investigation for separate complaints. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I wonder who actually initiated the first couple of complaints. I guarantee you there was white families. I guarantee you this. Fulton County. And you think you finna go in there and think you're gonna get a fair shake in Fulton County. Justice is not blind in Fulton County. We're gonna finish this. I want to finish this one. Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
The real news was never built by corporations. It was built by people like you, patriots who refuse to stay silent. When you join the Real News Founders movement on Patreon, you become part of something bigger than a show. You become part of the mission. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content, members-only updates, and direct connections with me and Dave and the Real News community. From supporters to founded members, every membership helps us keep independent media alive and growing. Join the movement today. Visit patreon.com/Lucretia Hughes and help us build something real. One Nation Still Under God, a powerful personal testimony about faith, family, freedom, patriotism, grassroots America, and the fight to preserve the moral foundation. Through deeply personal stories and cultural commentary, this book explores faith in a modern America, the attack on family values, raising children in a culture of confusion, patriotism and freedom, truth, censorship, and a media manipulation, grassroots America and community, hope for a future generation. This is more than a political book. It is a testimony of perseverance, faith, rebuilding, and the belief that America is still worth fighting for. A message for Americans who believe this nation is worth saving. God, family, country, in that order. So order your book today.
They screaming racism. Welcome back. Let me finish this. Listen to what the judge's lawyer said. Well, remember, this is Fulton County, Georgia. That's all they have is racism. Every damn thing that has come out of Fulton County, when they get on TV, they get in front of a television crew, any of this, it's always somebody is a racist. Listen to what this lawyers said. If the Supreme Court adopts the panel's recommendation, Judge Williams' removal will be against the will of the voters and a loss to the citizens of Fulton County. It says that the judge previously acknowledged she was wrong to order Dennis to be handcuffed and placed in a holding cell. What? You arrested this girl? You don't get to say, oops, my bad. and then blame racism for your stupid misconduct? Fulton County, no matter if it's the damn election stuff, no matter if the ballot stuff, it don't matter if the FBI came down and raided their warehouse. Everything that comes out of Fulton County is race, race, race. All of it boils down to racism in Fulton County. If you're not black, you're not going to get a fair shake. Back to what I'm saying. I don't give a damn if the judge admitted she was wrong or not. When you decided to get a bailiff to arrest that 21-year-old Molly because she did not want to testify or be in between her mom and dad, and you thought arresting her and putting her in handcuffs and putting her in a holding tank, hell no, you just don't say my bad. And it don't seem like this is the only thing she's ever had a complaint about. And the first words out of her mouth is it because I'm a black judge and that's racist. I'm so over this. Back to this though. The judge previously acknowledged she was wrong. So, to order that Dennis be handcuffed and placed in a holding cell at the Fulton County Courthouse, explained that she wanted to teach the young woman a lesson. What? To not disobey you? Bitch. Woo! I'm gonna finish this. William also admitted she let some family cases drag on for more than a year while parties waited for her to make rulings. So you sat on cases too? The JQC panel said the case delays were the least troubling of Williams' stances of misconduct, though still serious. The panel wrote, from a man who was hungry and homeless, could not get the necessary medical treatment to a mother who mightily struggled financially for almost 3 years while waiting for child support ruling, to a father whose entire relationship with his children for years was a single 10-minute FaceTime call per week. Corrupt ass judges. Boy, I tell you. The consequences are significant and outsized. These parties were denied the certainty, stability, and relief that they deserve from the judicial system. William now has the opportunity to object. Object what? That you're a fraud and abused your role as being a judge on the bench? And convince the state superior court she deserved it. No, the hell she don't deserve nothing. Oh, this pissed me off, and I don't even live in Fulton County. It says she's previously told the JQC that a reprimand or a short suspension would be an appropriate sanction for you to go on vacation. In its report, the panel said William also violated the judicial ethics rules in handling a child custody case involving a Delta Sigma. Oh, one of your sisters? I'm calming myself down. All I saw was Delta. That was enough. So you pulled strings for one of your sorority sisters because she was probably a bitter bitch too. I hope that dad got the kid. I hope you pull your sisterhood card in order to get some favor from the judge and the court system, because you probably was. Woo! Now you're wondering why a lot of fathers don't want to have nothing to do with the Delta Sigma Theta sorority sister, and by trying to use her influence as a judge to help her uncle. And what? She was just damn corrupt as corrupt it could be. What do you mean? Oh my God. She.
Boy, we thought Fulton County was corrupt.
Shit. Anybody that went in her damn courtroom, did they get a fair shake? The panel did not expect William to be perfect. that her stunning a lack of candor. What a candor! She going, we're scared. What candor? She got no candor. Was disappointing. Oh my God. Girl, honey, you know, thank you for the free article, but damn. Warn a sister the next time if it was this bad. And I want to believe in the court system, even though what happened to us, I still got some faith. Not in Fulton County, but still got some faith in the court system. But reading this, you pulling favors for your sorority sisters. You pulling favors for your uncle. You slapping 21-year-olds in jail because she don't want to pick between mom and dad. You making sure men never see their damn kids again. And then when the absentee father the panel wrote, given the level of untruthful, you can't even got no candor. If you're gonna be in the legal system, have some kind of damn decorum, a candor. I'm pissed, and I ain't never went in front of this bitch. Krisha, y'all know how to rile me up. Girl, she probably somewhere giggling her ass off. She done brought this damn topic. Given the level of untruthful testimony Judge William offered throughout, she lied the whole damn time. Why am I so angry? I know better. We are left with little option but to seek the ultimate sanction of removal. A judge that cannot be trusted to tell the truth cannot be trusted to remain in office. Whoever the hell y'all 3 panel people are. And how many people have to go in front of the judges or go into the courthouse knowing you ain't gonna get no fair shake? And you got judges like this just sitting up there? Hey, Lee. Hey, Lee, how you doing? And you wondering why all these men feel so damn defeated when they have to go any child support. You got bitter bitches like that. And that's a hate crime. You calling bitter people bitter bitches. Yeah, high heels. Why am I so angry? I'm so damn angry. Oh, they go in there and they wear that robe and they can crush people's lives. Do y'all know that? And she have no candor, no honesty, no decorum, no nothing. And she handed, oh my God. I got every damn right to be angry. I'm angry over what I just read. And I'm sure she's done worse. Can you imagine having hey, Karma, mean girl syndrome. Can't do that. She's a superior court judge. Spitting on my own damn self. Think about all the men that went in front of her that just want to see their kids, just want to do right, just want to do right by their kids. Any of these cases, not wanting to destroy their family life, not wanting to be pinned between dad and mom, sitting there and you done lost your home and you got to go in front of a person like that? I know, Karma. In our case, hell, we know the judges, the DAs, the attorneys. They all know each other. In the clerk office. Baby, that's why I'm so pissed off right now. Was it a contempt of court? Yes. How you still hand them up for the attempt of court? Contempt of court. Listen. If a wife don't have to testify against a husband, legally, by law, then a child don't have to destroy any relations between a mom and a dad. Sometimes they just don't want to have to pick. They don't want to be a part of the war of the roses. And you finna sit there and have a bailiff to arrest her and handcuff her in open court? Because she did not want to pick between mom and dad? And then with this homeless guy, the other cases that we just talked about, life or death cases, she sat on? My whole shoulders got tense, Karma. Hold on. Sorry, but you and Dave know from experience that these judges sit on cases. Sad state of affairs.
Especially in our case, it was the clerk's office.
It was, I know it was the clerk office, Dave. I know. Hey there, Fudge. This judge was in Alabama. You heard the country just pop out. Alabama. Alabama reported 3 days ago. Let's see what the hell this is. Please don't make me be mad too. I think y'all pick shit to make me pissed off. I really do. I really think y'all be making I think y'all be doing this just to do it. I really do at this point. I'm all of y'all. I'll be like, here, let me get her to read this. She finna blow up 3, 2, 1. And you know I am. I can't stand injustice. I can't. Glamorous judge accused of bullying, intimidation, and delaying cases so she could take her dogs for a walk. Lee like, girl, ding, 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 ring, round 4. For some damn dogs. Get a cat. Well, here go Fudge, and you better not be laughing. It says in Alabama. Hold on. Let me say it sophisticatedly. Alabama. Okay, let me retry that. In Alabama. Forget about it. The country is going to come out. An Alabama judge has been suspended after she was accused of significant misconduct and abuse of power, which allegedly included delaying cases so she could take her stinking ass dogs for a walk. Okay, none of that was in there. None of that cussing words was in there. I'm telling you, I added that. Judge Yabisha Yashiba Blankard. I'm gonna call her Yabisha was named in a 120-page complaint filed last week in Alabama. Forget it. I live in the South. Alabama Judicial Inquiry Commission, a body that investigates allegations. The filing case that Blanchard intimidated attorneys and retaliated against staff. Damn. She thought she was Queen Bee, didn't she? In Jefferson County probate. She was a probate judge? Dave. Somebody check out how many people in Jefferson County lost their property behind this heifer. Probate court, including one clerk who allegedly missed the chance to say goodbye to her dying sister after she was reassigned to a new court following a disagreement with the judge. Oh, hell no, I'm walking out. I don't give 2 shits. I'm walking out. My sister dying? Don't give a damn about no job. I don't care about no job. My family member dying, F you, you, and you. Blanchard, 52, was elected to her position in 2024 and took the bench in January 2025. Talk about a big head. You weren't even in office long. She presided over time-sensitive cases, including adoptions, conservatorships, guardianships, and involuntary commitment, trust, wills, and estates. And you wondering how your mama got all those fraudulent ass signatures pushed through the system. However, the complaint accuses her of regularly being late, delaying and rescheduling cases, and generally failing to perform her duty in a timely manner. See how many big corporations bought up all the land in Jefferson County. On one occasion, she allegedly left a patient languishing in a hospital and separated from loved ones around Thanksgiving after postponing a hearing on her release. Phew, Krisha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Calm your ass down. The complaint states that the patient was eventually discharged in time for the holidays after the hospital begged Blanchard for help. The hospital begged a probate judge to do their damn job. The lengthy complaint detailed dozens of examples of alleged misconduct. It claimed that she was sometimes 30 to 45 minutes late to hear dockets. In one case, telling her staff that she was late because she had 3 dogs to walk. They would have shitted in the house. And she black. And she black. And she damn black. And she black. Did you make this strong? Troy Mitchell said, Krisha, you done had a rough ass week. Even Todd and Addie said, girl, pour it up, pour it up. You put a little bit in? Dude, I want a Long Island iced tea. Somebody going over there. It's going to have to be stronger than some fucking vodka if y'all going to be sending me these stupid ass. Donate. At least on one occasion, Blanchard was over an hour late, wherein the patient, social worker, psychiatrist, patients' families was forced to wait on Judge Blanchard, waste valuable time and resources. She was accused of abruptly delaying hearings for weeks, which had real negative consequences for patients in hospitals seeking to be discharged. One case detailed in the complaint, a patient who was subject to an involuntary commitment hearing originally scheduled for November the 18th had her hearing suddenly rescheduled. December the 2nd? Ain't nobody got no good news. Ain't nobody got no good news to read. Democrat got beat up, something other than the judicial system screwing up everybody's life. And I'm not supposed to be petty. And I'm not supposed to be petty and hateful and mean and petty and hateful and mean and a bitch. Reading stuff like this. The hospital emailed Blanchard and her staff 3 times requesting the hearing be expedited so the patient could be discharged in time to be home for Thanksgiving. It says this is not only prevent her from being with her family for Thanksgiving, but it generates unnecessary hospitalization costs and create avoidable emotional distress for the patient and her loved ones. I don't even want to read no more. And she's sitting here styling and fucking profiling. Stupid bitch. I damn knew it. I knew it. These people are white. I knew it. She a black woman, hating on white people, and she got the power to do it. I knew it. Thank you, Daily Mail. I just kept scrolling. Listen to this stupidity, and I'm forever right. Listen to this. The complaint states that the judge, who is black, had made racially charged remarks about a white chief clerk, Amanda Reed. Of course she did. Of course she did. Of course she did. Krisha, calm the hell down. Judge Blanchard then said, "Oh, I forgot. You all. You need. You know what? You all. What about all white people? You all like kissing white ass. And she a judge? And she." The judge also allegedly regularly reassigned staff from Birmingham Courthouse to one in Bessemer that had a significantly lower caseload and had no legitimate need for additional staffing. When staff requested to be transferred back to Birmingham, Blanchard ignored them and otherwise showed indifference to white people. You know what? I'm off that. I'm out. You know what, child? Woo, you gonna send me a tender? Thank you. Y'all going over there and donate. I got a damn headache. I got 2 black ass bitches on the bench. Say that 10 times. Black ass bitches on the bench. Showing their true colors to innocent civilians and citizens in their county, and white people can't get a fair shake. I knew it. I'm sorry. Thank you, angels. That really pisses me off. That pissed me off. How many damn white families went in front of these fuckers? I mean, people. And lost everything. Because of these type of judges. Hey Nora, somebody would have to get me out of jail. I got tears in my damn eyes. I'm just imagining the families, the dads, the property owners, the grandmas, granddaddies, all of these people that just wanted a fair damn shake. They have to go through. They gotta go looking at it. You're damn right. Sound a bit racism on the bench though. On the bench. Where it's supposed to be blind and everybody get a fair shake, where you actually have to have the candor and the honor to be able to wear that robe and to be non-biased, and they wearing they racism on they and on that in there, and they got a target for white people. Hey Misha, hey Nisi, honey, I don't like people like this. I don't like situations like this, and we know it's happening every damn day around the United States. But the action, she only got elected in 2024. She didn't go on the bench to 25. Hey Dee Dee, how many families lost it all? Behind look, I'm crying, y'all. That really hurt my feelings. I know I'm supposed to look at I try to look for the good and stuff, but damn it, I mean, cause that hurt my heart. You got judges on benches all over the United States with this type of fucking mindset. All right then. Hey there, hey Michelle, I can't even look at the camera right now. This really pissed me off. This really pissed me off. I hope the families can sue her for a hate crime. Hey Addie, anyone who's racist has no business in the judicial system. If you can't be impartial and get out. Don't even try. Hey Margie, we all got fatigue of this shit. Absolutely. Knowing what we just went through, where everybody knew everybody. I feel bad for Dave. When I look back over our whole entire case, I feel so damn bad for Dave. Hey, Annie Rose. Hey, Rose Ann. I feel bad for my husband. Hey there, hey, a retard. Woo, thank you for making me laugh, cause you cap locked that one and I drug it out, Karma. I was taking this hard. I was taking this to heart, Amy. I was taking this to heart. Knowing what we just went through. And they just know each other. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, I gave my own crick in the neck on my own side. I gave my own self a damn headache. We're glad we got like 2 minutes left, so. Ooh, show us your true colors, Krisha. It ain't that. That injustice right there. Oh my God. I was getting angry about an article I read. Look at me. I'm trying to snap. I'm trying to untwitch my neck, okay? I twist my own self up. Roseanne, I got my own self all stressed out. And I wasn't even in these people's courts. Oh, Lord. They would have held me in contempt I'd have called her a racist bitch. Y'all would went to jail. Y'all, I would have went to jail. I would have got arrested for contempt of court. I'd have been one of those people screaming. Oh, I would have called her every name in a book. I'd have been doing 45 days. I'm telling y'all, girl, come on. I would have read her on the bench. I would have been in the gallery back there just reading. I'd have been screaming. I'm serious. That injustice. She was a probate. You understand what probate judges and the probate court actually handles? Hey, Christina. Out having a matcha frappuccino. What the hell is that? Ain't that coffee? I don't even know what a frappuccino is. That tells you anything. Just give me some French vanilla and some Folgers and I'm good. Everyone have a safe and great weekend. That's what Miss Christine said. Everybody. And Fudge. Shame on you sending me that and got me all damn riled up. Michelle, why can't people see each other as people and not color? I've never seen people as colors, but as souls. Because they ain't us. But somehow, some way, Michelle, these people get in power. They get in power. These people get in the damn highest powers in our land. And they are the ones that's destroying us from within. And they judges. They judges. I just read one on a superior court, a federal damn court, and a damn probate court. Do anybody get a fair share, a shake in the court system anymore?
I haven't seen it.
And Dave, I know we didn't see it. Hey, Margie, they got elected. The one that was put up there by Fannie Mae, but the other ones was elected. All right, then, everybody, let me go ahead and so I can stop twitching my neck because my whole shoulders and the back of my neck is literally tensed the hell up right about now. So, everybody, as Jen has said and Dave has put it in the chat rooms, oh, yeah, I would have definitely got banished off TikTok reading this shit. If they thought retard was a hate speech, I can imagine all of the crap I've said in the last 35 minutes alone. Honey, I don't want to get back on TikTok. I'm just going to be honest. TikTok is not for me. TikTok is not for me. Algorithms, all that bull crap, that is not for me. So I think I'm just going to use my phone again to either start using it for the Real News with Lucretia Hughes or the Lucretia Hughes page. No more TikTok stuff. Because I can imagine if I was still live on TikTok after the 3 articles I just read back to back to back, Dave's whole profile would have been shut the hell down. Especially when I call them bitter bench bitches, okay? So on that note, everybody, y'all get over there and donate, support, become a founding member, because this is the only way I'm going to expand in life. I am not going to expand playing by their funky ass rules. I won't. I'm just throwing it out there. Playing by AI rule, playing by TikTok rules, or any of this stuff to lessen myself or retard myself. I can't do that. I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to drop my intelligence and my intellect just to fit in, just to get to the next level. I don't want to. I don't want to be fake. So the only way that I feel like we're going to be able to continue to grow is just the way we have been, and that is through y'all. So this shit ridiculous, but it's going to be a great weekend nevertheless. So everybody, Dave is putting in the chat room. Get on over there and donate. Let me refresh my screen. My phone will be last over there because I have to like manually shut that off. But yeah, I can tell you now. I sat here and I asked ChatGPT earlier, how can I expand? What do I need to do? And if TikTok think what I say is hate speech, I'm never going anywhere. And I don't think I want to be a fake one. So if that means that this is where we are going to be, then I guess this is where the hell I'm going to be. But at least you know you ain't going to call me no liar or anything else like that. I don't want to be one of those sons of bitches that do it. Get tens of millions of people. And I don't want to settle of what I believe in my faith and my value at all. So I'm going to continue, and David's going to continue to need y'all support. So like Jen said, donate, because it's going to be up to 6 to 8 months before we see any kind of funds from Ohio. Well, at least we got all the paperwork sent off. When it comes to my dad's side, somehow me and Jen, she talked to me up the road for a while before the phone cut off. We'll figure that out. Just to get $839, you got to produce $290 in order to probate a MetLife policy. The fuck is that? But we got to do what we got to do. And we got to play by their damn rules. So everybody out there, Michelle, I love you. Todd and Addie. Grandma Barker, much love out there. Barbara, great show. Gave my damn self a headache. We're going to blame Fudge. Okay? Addie, Nora out there, stay blessed. Cheryl, much love. Deborah, Marsha, love y'all out there. Margie, Trish, everybody. Sue New, DD, everybody. Bunny Kid, everybody out there. Amanda, bye, Adelaide. Have a great weekend. Everybody, much love over here on Rumble. I'm refreshing. Angus. He's like, can you stop calling me a side of beef? Angus out there, Karma, William, Rhonda out there, everybody, Kathleen, y'all have a great night. Fudge done gave me a damn headache. Amy, much love. I done had a hot flash. Troy Mitchell. I will see y'all Monday unless something pop off. All right? Holler. Go ahead, Dave.
Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country, Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine, he's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia Hughes Show.